What's up, everyone? This is another Tuesday Night Live, and we're so excited to be up here with you guys. We want to thank everyone who's been tuning in week after week, and to all the new watchers, thanks for tuning in. Tonight's topic is self-development and building character. Last week we talked about
overcoming your fear and how to start branding yourself.
Right. And after you overcome your fears and you let some of those things go, now we're building ourselves. We're realizing what what it is about us that maybe we didn't even know before.
Exactly.
Because sometimes fear blocks you from being your true self.
It's about self-discovery.
Yeah, and your potential.
Learning who you really are, who you truly are.
Right.
And going for that.
Yes.
So we're going to just wait for some more people to come in. We're going to feel the vibes right now.
Right.
You guys are enjoying your time.
Got the music going.
Hello, Randall.
What's up?
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining.
Could you let us know if the music is too loud or if you can hear us good?
Yeah, just give us some hearts or something to let us know. We could always turn it down. Oh, my phone's on.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for tuning. Could you give us some hearts and let us know if you can hear us good or if the music is too loud? Let us know.
Yeah.
We were just starting. We kind of went over our introduction to tell everybody what, our topic is today.
Right, which is self-development and building character.
You didn't even have to look.
I know. I'm just looking at it.
It's like a thing, right?
Right. Just because it's there.
Yeah. Hey.
What's up? What's up, Billy? Getting ready to jump into this live.
Yes, definitely. Thank you guys for tuning in. Our topic today is how to start to develop yourself and build your character.
How to start
developing yourself.
Yes.
Build your character.
Exactly.
What's up, cuz? Hi,
up,
Colin.
everyone? What's up,
Thanks
Colin?
for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Give us some likes, some thumbs up if you can hear us.
Right. If you can hear us on my phone, hit the like button. Today, Billy, we're going to be talking about self-development and building character. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you can stay with us.
Hi, Ralphie. Thanks for tuning in.
Let us know if the music's too loud.
Yeah, I have it on low because last week our music was not on at all, and it just felt like death.
Right, just sitting here talking in silence.
No, but we're so happy to have you guys join. We're gonna just jump right into this, so we're gonna start welcoming again.
Exactly. For those who don't know who we are and tuning in for the first time, I'm Quan Grant,
and I'm Marisol Creedle,
and together we formed Mission Mindset, and this is just our social media platform that we use to empower others, kind of inspire other people to dig within, use your mind because it's powerful, and create the life that you want to live. One day at a time. I think you'll become a greater version of yourself.
Exactly.
Day
by day.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. And it starts in the mind. And speaking of the mind, today we're going to talk about character.
Yeah.
I want to explain what character is.
Like building yourself and your development.
Yeah, it's your mental and moral, qualities.
Yes.
It's who you are.
It's distinctive to each individual.
Yeah.
So we all have something that encompasses us to make us who we are.
Yes.
Hey, Shonda, thanks for
What's
tuning
up,
in.
Shonda? What up? What up? We got Margarita and Billy over here on
Thanks for tuning
Instagram.
in.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so last week we were talking about overcoming fear and beginning to brand yourself. And we went over a lot of key points of overcoming fear and how to get over that and how to start really putting yourself out there in the forefront. And that's why we came up with that challenge, the Mission Mindset Challenge, so everyone could go and put themselves on the chopping blocks, stepping out of comfort for 7 days in a row to post a video of themselves or go live for 7 days.
And thanks to those who actually jumped on that.
Yeah, we have one person who's going to complete it tomorrow, which is awesome.
7 days.
Give it up for Why Not Nene.
Exactly.
She's going to complete it tomorrow. That's pretty awesome. 7 days consecutively.
Yes. So it's not too late to jump on board. We're doing the challenge to the 31st of this month.
Yes.
Which is, what, a week away, maybe?
Probably about
Something
a week
like
and a
that.
half.
So it's not too late to jump on board. And I say even if you go over, do it for yourself. You know, even if you go over.
Even one day. Just do one day at least. Step out of your comfort zone and see
Exactly.
what it's like. It's not just because, you know, to be out on social media. It's more of the fear of, like, you know, and stepping out of your comfort zone. So that's why we wanted to do that challenge. You talk about me, right?
I know.
What is this?
No,
Hawaiian
because
fingers?
you agreed to all your people, so I'm just like, you know what I mean? We got some new followers on us,
yeah.
so trying to make sure we acknowledge them
Point
as
them
well.
all out.
Exactly.
Hey, LaShanae.
Thank you.
Yeah, so today is the self-development piece. The requirements, 7 days in a row, you got to post a video of yourself. You know,
Posting something about
sharing
yourself.
something about yourself
Something
that's
positive.
interesting, positive. Say a positive note or share your outfit of the day. Anything. What makes you unique?
The challenge is just to get you guys out of your comfort zone.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? This
So
was
just be creative.
yeah, and I feel like this was a challenge when we stepped down and we did the lives every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're encouraging you guys to take some risks too and just do things that you normally wouldn't do.
Yeah.
And yeah, go from there.
So it'll be a lot
And
of
like
fun.
it's been like super positive because I forgot her name that started it, but like so many people were inspired by her, and I think a lot
Yeah,
of
she's
people.
inspiring a lot of people
Yeah.
to just step out of their comfort zones, even if they don't do the challenge. But their idea, like their creativity, they got ideas in their
Right.
mind. You know what I'm trying to say?
But that's where it starts. You know, it starts with one person, and then you know,
Creates a domino effect.
domino effect, and then one person after another person, and that's how we change the world.
Exactly.
You know, we inspire each other to do positive things. So again, our topic is self-development and building character. So we're gonna jump right into that. I know you had a
So a lot of
Intro you
times,
want to-
you know, we have to start somewhere.
yeah.
So when you make that decision that you want to change for yourself and to become, you know, overall better person for who you want to be, who you were creating to be.
Yeah.
It all starts with putting that time and effort back into yourself to develop those character traits, you know, being more disciplined and all those kind of things. So all of that is very important to building your character because, like you said, your mental and moral state, that's what builds your character. It's who
Yeah.
you are, it's who you're made of, what you believe in. And so today, that's why we thought it was really important to go over some things to get you started in that process of learning how to develop yourself.
Yeah. And these are just, you know, our points or whatever.
Yeah, just little tips.
Just little tips to just get you started to jump and dive in. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ways to develop character, but, you know, like we said, this is just to kind of get you jump started. So we're excited. The first point is switch your focus on things you can control. You know? So turn your mind from things that you can't control, you know, whether... you know, we can't change people sometimes. We can't get them to see things the way we want them to see it. But those things that we can change, I think we should start there.
Yeah, definitely. The things that we can change.
Yeah.
It's very important because a lot of times we could, you know, focus on all the wrong things.
All
and
the
it's
wrong
just
things.
deterring us, you know, from really
Bettering
focusing on
ourselves, yeah.
ourselves. It's kind of hindering our own growth because
Right.
we're like, oh, I wish, you know, you could stop doing that, or my job could just stop being this way, or these people
Right.
could stop being snotty towards me. And we focus on all those things
All
that
the
we
things
have
we
no
can't change,
control
right.
over. And we've used it as an excuse not to really put that effort back into ourselves, to really change our perspective on life, our outlook, and how we could, you know, happiness is a choice, you
Yeah,
know, and we can
absolutely.
create that for ourselves.
Yeah. So focus on the things that you can change. Like we're talking about bettering yourself, making better decisions, connecting with like-minded people. What else? Eating better, being healthy.
better.
These are things we can change. We can be in control of. You know what I mean? In our surrounding and where we go. Those are things maybe we should try focusing on.
Yeah.
The next one is forgive those who hurt you or disappointed you, which is very important.
It's very important. forgiveness is a very important
It's key, yeah.
To moving on in life and not holding on to things of your past that
Mm-hmm.
have kept you in a very negative state. You know, our past traumas, our addictions, afflictions, anything that's kept us, bound and broken. If we continue to hold on to those things, we are not able to grow or reach who we are called to be,
Right.
because we're so blinded by our past.
Right.
And forgiveness is the key that helps us, breaks us into freedom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's for us to forgive other people. It's not really for the other person.
Yeah, forgiveness is for us, so we can be free. Never do we want to be bound by bitterness, resentment, and just be tied to that. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's freedom for us. You know what I mean? So you don't want to hold on to that because it only hinders you from walking and being who you're called to be. You know, because when you're bound by bitterness and resentment, it just weighs you down. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it just stops you. You start thinking about the wrong things, and yeah.
How many of you know what your calling is in life?
Yeah.
How many of you know what your purpose is? Can you give me a thumbs up if you know what your calling is in life?
And it's
what
okay
you think
if you
were
don't.
called to do? Yeah, it is okay if you don't know. But that's why we go over these things that
so
helps
you
you
can
to
know.
find that.
That's
when you
right.
have a clear mind, a level head,
Mm-hmm.
you are able to receive more.
So
our
true.
intuition is our feminine part of ourselves.
Word.
And if that is blocked because of all the things that we keep on, putting in our mind and our body, we're not going to receive from God. We're not going to be able to hear from God.
Exactly. What's good, Shalon?
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Getting close. All right, nice, LaShonda, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, forgiveness just blocks you. Mm-hmm. So, you want to do the next one?
Yeah, it says, write down everything that you would love to accomplish and provide a deadline for each thing.
Yeah.
So as you're developing yourself, you definitely want to make a list of things that you really want to become a goal. Make them really small. Don't go with your big goals first. Try some little steps, actionable steps you could take to reach those bigger goals.
Right.
But at least give yourself a deadline so that you have something to look forward to, something to work towards.
Yeah.
And accomplish.
Yeah. And when you do those things, it makes you more motivated and it makes you more confident once you realize that, I accomplished that, I've done that. And, once you start checking things off, you kind of builds the momentum and it makes you want to dream bigger and do more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Accomplish more. So when you start small, you don't feel bombarded. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do this or, you know what I mean? But you start small with something that
tiny,
you can handle. Like getting up early.
Yeah. One little task a day, I always say.
Right.
One task a day is progress. And the only thing that is the best thing is to have progress because you're striving for something. That creates happiness within you because you're striving, you're progressing. So
Working.
Getting up in the morning, that is a huge task. Sometimes it's hard for me.
Me too.
I struggle with that.
Me too.
So I'm working on that
Because
myself.
I don't know when to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Just be up. Yeah, working out maybe in the morning for like 15 minutes, listening to something positive.
Stretching.
Yeah.
Anything. Just one little task. Just begin with that and do it each day. And then each time you do that and you conquer that, go to another task.
Right. Maybe meal prepping or something. Just something small. Or getting a passport.
Getting a passport.
I know that's on my list.
Take a trip somewhere.
Exactly. These are
the bigger goals of going overseas or somewhere.
Write it down. Siobhan said this is a good one. This is some good information. I'm sorry.
Oh, nice.
I'm just reading stuff that's not even there. Like,
yo, just made that up, right? Like, who does that? Only Quan.
I'm tired. The next one I like a lot. It says read books, listen to podcasts, listen to audios that promote positivity, listen daily. And again, for those that are just tuning in, we're talking about self-development and building character. And I think that's key. Feeding your spirit something positive daily can only be beneficial.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You want to feed your mind with something good. And hearing the word is awesome. And
the word of God.
The word of God. Sorry. I'm thinking people know what I'm talking about. Right. Hearing the word of God. What I do a lot of times is I do listen to a lot of YouTube motivational
Me
videos.
too.
And, you know, like, I
Speaking
introduced
further.
some of them to
Yeah.
Quan, and he introduced some to me. So we kind of like have this pool of people we could pull from that give really good information.
And it just uplifts you. It puts you in a
Yeah.
different space.
A mindset that's just your whole mindset shift.
Right.
So many
That's it.
mindset shift.
Right. It does. It puts you in a good space, you know what I mean? And that's how you want to start your day, with a clear mind, with gratitude, being grateful, being present, thankful for where you are right now in life, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we just start our day like, oh, I'm not a morning person. Like, I hate when people say that. Like, do you not want to wake up? should God not have woken you up?
Go back to sleep.
You know what I mean? I'm not a morning person. Like, mornings are a great time to, like, kind of, you know, like I said, be grateful and, you know, get your mind clear, figure out what you want to accomplish in the day, take charge of your day, plan your day out, and it just gets you in a good space, you know what I mean? So take advantage of early mornings. Don't just wake up right before you got to shoot out the door.
And
give
don't
yourself
hit the
time.
snooze button.
Right.
Like, we were learning from this woman, her name is Melanie Robbins, and she talks about the 5-second rule. She used to always hit the snooze button every time, and she would just lay there for 30 minutes, 40 minutes past the time she was supposed to get up. And then she created this 5-second rule. So count down 5 seconds and then just get up.
Right.
Like, don't even think about it, just do it.
Right. I've been
within
doing
those
it.
5 seconds.
Serious.
She said after 5 seconds, your brain automatically makes a decision and you're not going to get up.
Yep. So I'd be dead serious, like 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
go.
up.
Right. Because
You just got to do it,
right.
even if you're tired. That's the only way you start building new habits, is when you do the things that you don't really want to do. And when you're tired, that's when you do it.
Right.
Because that's going to build a new habit.
Yeah. So it's time out for making excuses. Just get up and tackle the day.
Tackle the day.
Word.
Get your weapon.
Right. We're talking about self-development. You know what I mean? Like, it's time out for wasting time. You know, it's like we can't keep doing that. We do that enough.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? We wasting time when we don't want to get up. You know what I mean? If we get up early, we have longer. The days are longer.
Exactly.
You know, you have longer hours. You have more time to accomplish more.
Yeah, and you feel better. Like, you can think clear. I know when I'm tired, I'm like, my mind is fuzzy. I start saying words that like just came out of nowhere.
Right.
You know, and you are more creative when you are you know, less sleep deprived.
So true. So you guys give us some feedbacks real quick. Let's take a pause.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? How do you guys feel about self-development? Is this something that you're already in the process of doing? Or, you know, when was the last time you took time to kind of develop yourself and make time? This is a journey that I'm on. I'm going to wait for you guys to respond. We got 3 devices going.
Exactly.
But this is a journey that I'm on, self-development. You know, a lot of people may be even wondering why they haven't even seen me singing and doing a lot of things that I usually do. You know what I mean? I'm normally singing. I'm normally putting on events and stuff like that. But I took time, because I am coming back. But I took time to kind of self-develop.
Yeah.
You know, do some soul searching and become one with God and connect with God. And I'm learning different things about myself, things that I didn't even know, qualities I didn't even know I possessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Strengths I didn't even know I had. But when you don't make time for yourself, you know, these are things you won't discover.
Exactly.
So it's very important to self-develop.
And you're always going to be developing yourself.
All the
until
time.
day
It
you
don't
die.
stop.
It never stops.
It don't stop.
So don't think like, oh, I have to do this and then it stops. No, every day.
Yeah.
It's a daily thing.
Yeah. And if you guys want to share some of your dreams, like, let us know too, because any, you know, like we talked about last week, we're building the brand. If you don't develop yourself, I don't know how you're going to be able to develop a brand and build a brand.
Like, what is one thing that one of you, like any of you, are feeling that you want to get over this hump?
Yeah.
There's one thing that's hindering you from moving forward or growing or becoming your best self. Like, what is that one thing?
Yeah.
Could you guys put that up, just one word of what that thing is?
Is it fear? Is it
fear?
people's approval?
People's approval. Long, tedious, but
procrastination.
worthwhile process. Exactly.
It is. It doesn't
Yes.
stop.
So what is that one thing you guys are trying to get over? That one hurdle that's holding you back from breaking free, having a breakthrough, really developing yourself, helping yourself grow? Mm-hmm. What is it? Let us know as we continue. And then
we'll go back.
We'll go back and look. And
yeah. Deron, I don't know if you're still on, but thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. You want to do the next one?
What's our next one? Number 5. Assess what you need to be happy with yourself. That means taking time for self-care. This is a big piece because a lot of times people don't take care of themselves. They don't take time to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, thanks for tuning in.
So,
people don't take time to do that.
Yeah.
So I always feel like it's a good idea when you're having a bad day or you're feeling a little low and not really in good space. You're not feeling beautiful. You're not feeling, your best self.
Yeah.
To take some time to do something nice for yourself. Whether you want to buy something nice, if you're on a budget, try to figure that out, or go to the beach. Just do something
guys,
that is catering to you.
Yeah, when was the last time, be honest, when was the last time you did something really nice for yourself? Mm-hmm. And sometimes we go, I don't got money to do this, I wish I could. No, there's things you can do that doesn't even require money.
Exactly, a lot of things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like when was the last time you said, I'm going to turn my phone off for a little bit? Mm-hmm. I'm going to, I don't know, go for a walk. Get a massage.
Yeah.
Take myself to the movies.
Yeah. Go out to dinner by yourself or go to a hotel. Just get one room, one night. Just get in a jacuzzi or the pool and just relax for a little bit.
Right.
That's important. Self-care is very important.
It is.
And you don't want to neglect yourself because you are important.
And we do that. We do that all the time without even knowing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Sometimes work will cause us to neglect ourselves. Mm-hmm. Relationships.
Yes.
Sometimes
feel like we don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Because we don't make the time.
Right, or we're just so busy with a lot of things. There's no balance. Mm-hmm. And I think life is about balance, and it's very important.
Important.
Not to lose yourself. So these are very key points.
Or even taking time to go to the gym.
Right.
That's self-care.
Yeah.
Because you're putting into your body.
Right.
More work that can help you become a stronger individual. So.
Right. Meal prepping and eating healthy.
Better.
Yeah, that's probably going to be our next challenge, man. We got to do better.
That's going to be fun. I need to do that challenge.
All right, so I need to do that.
Yes. Thank you, Jay. Jay says, wow, powerful and true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So don't be afraid to say, what, I'm going to take time for myself. You don't got to take like a whole week. You don't have to go shopping and put yourself in a bind. And now you're just like in a worse situation. Mm-hmm. But just take a moment, you know what I mean? To say, what, I love myself. Mm-hmm. This, I deserve a little bit more than this. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give myself a little bit more time. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have a family. Sometimes you got to, send the kids with their cousins or something.
Yeah, exactly, for the day.
And say, this is going to be like a day that I, really cater to myself today. Mm-hmm. It's very important. This is for your well-being. Mm-hmm. When you're in a good space, you can do even more. You can be a better parent to your child. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But if you don't make time for yourself, you're not going to be no good to anyone else that's connected to you. So not only is it beneficial for you, but those that's connected to you. Make sense?
Exactly.
You guys are quiet today. Some of you. The next one was exercise, which we kind of hit on that. Mm-hmm. I think that ties in with self-care.
Number 7 was detox from negativity.
Yeah.
Right now we're doing a negativity fast. Mm-hmm. So for 7 days you got to detox from different negativities. It's important. I swear.
Seriously.
You cannot subject yourself to negative people, negative news.
Yeah. Social media.
Yeah, social media.
What's up, Christine?
Negative friendships and relationships. You just got to separate yourself from all that. Hi, Tiffany.
Seriously.
Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Christine.
What's up, Tiff?
Yes, and LaShonda says she's doing the fast. Thank you. The fast is amazing.
Yes, it's gonna change your life forever.
Change your life.
But continue. I like what you were saying about the negativity.
Yeah, because negativity just influences you in a bad way. It puts you in a different headspace. You're not focused.
Right.
it doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah.
Especially if you're around negative people all the time and you want to change, you want to become
Seriously.
better, and you just always confronted with something, some complaining, people gossiping or talking nasty, or any of those things. So it's just up to you now to just make that decision. You have to make the decision.
You have to.
So eliminate these people out of your life, or lessen the phone calls that you know are damaging to you and that subject you to negativity. You know, in the workplace, if you have negative coworkers, you want to make sure that you steer clear of that, because you know there's a lot of negative Nancys and people that want you to just become part of their little negativity pool. And you don't have to subject yourself to that. And also, what else? Relationships.
Yeah, and some people will say, "Well, there's no escaping negativity. Like it's everywhere." It is.
Yeah.
You know, but those things that you can, you know, control.
Definitely.
Do it. You don't have to watch the news. You don't have to engage in negative conversation.
Exactly.
You don't have to pick up the phone when you know there's a certain person that always call you with negativity. There's things you don't have to receive.
Exactly. Do
you
not
know?
receive that.
So, you know, and negativity it only drains you. You know, and we're trying to be free. We're trying to go to higher heights. We're trying to do things we never done before. We don't need people to saying, well, it don't take all that, or who do you think you are, or maybe you shouldn't do this. No. We're trying to develop. We're trying to be our best self.
Exactly.
And negativity only stops you and hinders you.
Hinders your growth.
Yeah.
Hinders you from being your best self.
Mentally,
And like you
just
said,
drains you.
the people around you that question your behavior because you don't want to be around something, you have to make that decision for yourself, and don't allow them in their ways.
Fears on you.
Yeah, that's their fears. You continue to grow and move forward in your life. Tiffany, hi, how are you? Say hello, y'all.
Hey, what's up, Tiff? Betty just came on. What's up, Betty?
And Janelle, why not Nene? She's killing that Mission Mindset Challenge. She has 1 day left.
Linnell said, meditation works for me.
Meditation is awesome.
Yeah, we were going to say that. That was actually one of our next points, actually.
Meditate, pray.
Yeah, look at that.
And like-minded friends, like support groups.
Yeah, very important. Get centered with God. You know, center yourself. Center your thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, take a moment to think about what you really want out of life. You know, because sometimes I've been there. Sometimes we don't know. We don't know what we want. We don't know what makes us happy. We're used to people telling us what we should do, decisions we should make. Maybe your parents tell you, you know, you were raised like by parents telling you what college you should go to. I know people like that. You're going to do this. They're telling you what your major going to be. But what is it that you want to do?
Yeah.
What is it that God's calling you to do? What is your purpose? Do you know it?
You have to ask those things.
Yeah.
Ask God to reveal it to you.
Yeah.
And be open to the process and being used along this path. Because a lot of times we ask for these things and then we go through life and different challenges come up and, you know, adversity, and we think like, oh my God, I can't do this. But all of that's there to help you grow and become exactly who you were called to be.
Right.
So just be open-minded and take it day by day.
Yeah.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself to know everything all the time.
That's true.
You know, because it could be very, very, very overwhelming.
I agree.
And depressing.
Very depressing.
Really focus on it a lot.
Yep.
To think like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm on this earth. I don't know what my purpose is. Everything I do fails, or a challenge comes up every time I try to do this.
Yeah.
You know, you have all these roadblocks and you think like, what am I here for? I'm just a waste piece of space, or just, you know.
And so many people feel like that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a bad, dark place to be in. But you don't have to stay there.
Yeah. And everyone has purpose. Everyone has a call. Everyone has it.
Right.
It's just about knowing exactly what that is. Hi, Mom. Thanks for tuning in. She says, nice topic.
Thank you. Why Not Nene is back on.
Yeah, she said, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
so
guys.
inspiring.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's what's up.
You're inspiring so many people, Nene, with doing this challenge. And
yes.
Thank you so much.
You're on a roll. I think she's going to be finished tomorrow, we were saying.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be finished tomorrow.
See?
The first person to complete it.
Yes, breaking out of fear. That's what it's about.
Stepping out of her comfort.
Exactly.
She went live.
She sure did.
She didn't even just do a post, guys. She just
she
said,
took
I'm
it a
going to
step
go live.
notch. I said step notch. Just a notch higher.
A step up.
Right.
And she did that. I love the way you did it.
Betty over here says, my sister Betty says, a lot of us have been taught this journey is
linear.
Oh, right, is linear when in fact it has a lot of hills and valleys. That's so true. So true.
And the hills and valleys are put there.
Right.
You know, they're there. They're placed there for your own good. So don't ever look at them as negative.
Right.
Like, we do see a lot of negative things. We're just trying to tell you to block out negativity from your life. But the things that come in your path sometimes, you know, like, let's say if you lost your job or your car broke down.
Right.
Some of those things are purposeful things, you know.
Yeah.
The reason why you lost your job is because God had another job for you.
True.
You know, a better job.
Yeah.
Or, you know, 2 jobs lined up.
Right.
You know, someplace else. Or maybe you're called to be somewhere else. So don't ever just look at it like, oh, and just feel defeated and give up because you lost your job or, you know, you're behind on bills or something like that. You just have to know that something better is coming along. You got to get through it. You just got to grow through it.
Right. And you got to know, like, once God revealed to you your purpose, once you tap into that, because I believe He put something in our spirit, we kind of know it. You know what I mean? But sometimes we're afraid. You know, like, oh, maybe I can't do that, or maybe that's too much. But once God revealed to you who you are and your purpose, it's not going to be easy, but you have to know that you're strong enough to accomplish everything that you want to do. The person you want to be, that you're afraid to be, you're more than capable of being that person. And like I was saying, I don't know if you guys saw the video, or the motivation video that we posted on our Mission Mindset page. But I said, God does not give us visions to tease us, but He gives us visions to expand us. So don't be afraid of God stretching you. Don't be afraid of God wanting to enlarge your territory and put you in new environments and new places. Don't be afraid of that. You know? And sometimes it seems like, okay, like, I don't know, I don't have the college background, I don't have this. We make up all these excuses, but we're way stronger.
You can't receive the blessing if you're too afraid to step out on faith.
Yeah.
Because it's right there. You know, it's like something that's dangling and that you just need to reach for and grab it and claim it.
So true.
And if you don't claim it, you'll never know.
Thank you. So true. The next point, I believe, is number 10. It says, give more to others and face your fears. And that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah. Giving more to, because sometimes people go through life and they feel like they're supposed to receive everything and they're not supposed to give anything to anyone else.
Yeah.
And it's not always like monetary stuff, but just, you know, just being kind.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I think
compassionate.
Life is about serving. We forget. Like the Bible says, even when you want to be great, you got to learn how to serve. And I'm paraphrasing. You know what I mean? Like we think being great is everyone working for you, or, you know, you're the boss and, you know, you're telling everyone what to do. But the truth, if you really want to be great, you got to give and be a servant.
Give to others.
You know what I mean? We're up here not because we want to be flashy and we want people to see us and, oh, look at us, we're cool. No, we want to serve you guys. We want to inspire you guys. We want to push you and let you know that if God can bring us out, if God could take us out of our fears, if God can allow us to do things that we never thought we would do. I didn't think I would be sitting up here talking and inspiring people on social media.
Yeah, exactly.
This was a fear of mine. Like I was always concerned with what people would think. Oh my God, what if I'm gonna look crazy on camera? What if I stutter? What if I talk to? But this is God's doing, you know, and this is what life is about. Serving, giving others, inspiring. Like, I don't know what her real name is.
Hi, Keisha.
Why not name it? What's her real name?
I'm Janelle.
Janelle. Like, she did the video and inspired other people to do it. That's what it's about. People talk about changing the world. No, start with yourself, you know, and then there'll be like a domino effect.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we were saying earlier. This is how we change the world.
By changing ourselves.
By changing ourselves.
Looking inward.
Exactly. Betty says, amen, Q. I like that. When He gives the vision, He'll provide provision.
Exactly.
Come
That's
on.
a good one. I love
That's
that.
a whole word. That's the truth.
Janelle says I lost connection. No problem.
No problem.
These devices, you know.
Whatever you do, don't lose your connection to God. No, I'm just kidding. You know how church people always like have like a slogan for everything. No, but that's so true. And 11 is practice wholeness. we were saying earlier, this takes a level of spirituality to be truly whole
In God, yes.
in God. You have to become centered and allow God to make you whole. He's the only one that can. You
That's
know,
it.
He's the only one that can make you whole. And
Learning your identity
yeah,
through God and knowing the characteristics
yeah,
and, practicing that within yourself and loving yourself wholly. That's so important because that's where the wholeness stems from, love.
so true.
And so you want to be whole and practice that.
You have to.
Because you can't have things that's going to make you whole. You can't just buy materialistic things and
Clothes
think
don't
that's
make you
gonna
whole.
make you
Relationships.
whole. Or a man or a woman's going to make you whole. Or having a baby's going to make you whole. None of that's going to make you whole.
Yeah.
You
You got to allow God to do that and really surrender to Him and allow Him to do it. Because when I say He want to pull out the best in each and every one of you guys, He so does.
And I could feel it.
Me too.
I could sense it from everyone who's
Seriously.
viewing right now.
Seriously.
That you all have a huge purpose
And I feel it
over
too.
your lives, and you're just right at the edge. You're on the edge of breakthrough.
Yeah.
You want to do so many great things, and there's so many voices in your mind is telling you can't do this, you're not good enough, or having all these different fears.
Yeah.
Don't listen to those thoughts in your head. Do not listen to that. Just go forward and have a lot of what is it? What's the word? Just don't give up. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't give up on yourself.
Drive, maybe.
Don't count yourself out.
Yeah.
Drive. And just push yourself forward and just know that God didn't put you here for no reason. You have a reason to be here. You have a purpose. You have a calling. And you deserve to be here.
That's right. Yep.
You're beautiful lights. Everybody is.
I agree.
And I think it's just awesome when we can all come together and support and love each other and push each other.
Almost
Hi,
made it.
You made it, yes.
Word. It's so true. And then, like, when you embrace God's love, when I say it transforms your life, I promise you it does.
Transformation.
Because when you accept God's love, the hate from everyone else or people on your job, all the negativity that people may come at you with, it's like this. When you realize that you have a big God that's loving you, that's pushing you, that see greatness inside of you, that affirms you and tells you who you are and tell you you're loved and tell you you're His and that you have purpose and you belong here and He has a plan for you and plans to prosper you. Those are things, seriously, that it makes you forget about everything else. You know what I mean? And it gives you a new confidence, a confidence that you never even experienced.
Exactly.
You never even experienced this type of confidence.
None of those things matter anymore because you realize it's bigger
It's so
than
small
you.
and minute.
Yeah, it's bigger than you. It's a bigger purpose for
Bigger.
everything.
Bigger than you.
Bigger purpose.
Word. So
don't think about what other people think of you.
you can't. I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter what they think of you. The only thing that matters is what God believes in you, what He says you are, who He says you are. And you are a masterpiece. You are beautiful.
Yes.
You were strategically made and created.
With purpose.
With purpose.
For a purpose.
For a purpose.
Yes. And your purpose goes beyond earth, but that's a whole nother deep thing, and we ain't even gonna go on that. So we said write down affirmations. And I think that's important. This is something I've been practicing. I know you do it as well.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Right. Say I am. The word I am is so powerful. You know? And, so many times we say, like, I'm fat. We speak all these negative things. Like, I am so dumb. I am just lazy. I'm this. I can't. You know what I mean?
Like,
but
why did I do that? Oh,
right.
That's stupid.
I'm so retarded.
Yeah.
And we just say so
we
many.
label ourselves in a negative way.
And these things.
These are like cursing ourselves.
Seriously. The power of life and death.
Exactly.
is in
in our
the
own
tongue.
We're
Right.
speaking of ourselves.
We're cursing our own self.
Way.
Right.
No. We can't speak of ourselves like that.
That gotta stop.
We gotta say, I am
beautiful.
Powerful.
I'm strong.
I am strong.
More than a conqueror.
More than enough.
Yes.
Come on, let's hit them with some.
Exactly.
I am a queen.
I'm a king.
I'm desirable.
Right.
I am beautiful.
Yes. I am rich. I am 100% healthy. I am whole.
Money is attracted to me.
Okay.
I'm successful.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You just gotta keep it up.
And even if you don't feel that way, you speak it until it happens.
Yes. You gotta speak it every day and you will start to believe it. You look in the mirror, you'll see somebody totally different.
Right.
It's crazy. I've done that before. That's why I'm telling you guys.
Right. You start looking different.
Like, whoa, that's me. I'm
right.
beautiful.
Look at me.
And you're like,
I am kind of handsome on this side.
So you got to speak life back into yourself sometimes. If nobody else is doing that for you, you got to do it for yourself.
You got to do it for yourself. Right. We look for others to do it, but now you got to start with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Write it down on paper if you have to. Stick it on your walls.
You don't gotta say it in front of people. You know what I mean? You write it down, look at it, put it on your mirror. It might sound cheesy and corny, but I'm telling you, it's gonna build you.
It works.
And we're talking about self-development. We're talking about building character. This is what you want to do. You know what I mean?
It's been proven, so it works. They've done studies on this. It works.
Yeah. Yep. You start to become what you say.
Mm-hmm. You are what you think you are.
Yep. 13. Our last point. Unless we think of something else. But disconnect from social media news as you renew your mind. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to disconnect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't want to say from the world, but somewhat it kind of is.
Well, you are always connected to everything. It's just choosing to take a break from it.
When we say world, like society, like
society,
the routine,
media,
like
the routine, all that stuff. Yeah, because sometimes getting caught up in that, you kind of lose yourself, and you start believing what everything that's going on, especially in the news. A lot of stuff I don't even know what's going on in the news because I don't watch the news.
Right.
When it started to make me depressed, and I started to feel like hypertension, like high blood pressure. I'm like, oh my God, this is not good.
I can't
I'm like, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
Because it affects the people that are watching it around you, and then you're in the midst of that, and now you're feeling all these effects and this energy, like, where did this come from? I don't like the way this feels. Mm-hmm. So definitely, you could just do not watch the news. You don't have to be on social media either if you don't, just take a break. Mm-hmm. Take a break from scrolling through Instagram or Facebook and watching all these different fight videos and crazy videos that they have up there.
For stuff like that.
All that stuff influences in your mind. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't realize the physical effects when you watch these videos.
True.
Like you get palpitations. You start looking like, what is this? Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, you're being aggressive towards somebody next to you, or just Now
you got road rage. You don't understand why you just like cuss somebody out. Like all they did was
it influences you, whether you believe it or not. It does. It influences you.
It does.
So sometimes it's good to separate yourself from those things and stop feeding your mind with that.
So true. So true. Let it go. Disconnect. Turn that phone off. And
Nene say, "Yup, I made a vision board." She said, "I can't even watch TV anymore." It's so true.
Sad.
And Shonda says, "Big facts."
We do have to pray for our world. You know what I mean, and kind of be aware of what's going on, but we can't allow it to really drive our lives.
Yeah.
Because we start to be.
We
drained.
can't get sucked up in that.
A lot of times it's fake news.
I don't know if it's fake, real or not, and I don't really care.
Right. We start reposting and sharing stuff, and we don't even really know.
We didn't even do the research on it.
Right.
We just take it at face value. Like,
right.
Boom, boom.
Just doing stuff because everyone else is doing it.
But that's all a distraction. Just like other things that we always say is a distraction, right? That's a distraction. That is created by man.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to look at it that way. Like, it's distracting you from becoming your best self. And the more people who are under that kind of umbrella where they're kind of like zombies, like, part of this world and society,
so
just stuck in this old mentality.
And you know what else it does?
Grow.
That's so true. And another thing, it would have you feeling like hopeless. Mm-hmm. I should just exist. Why should I do anything? Anyway? The world's about to, it's corrupt anyway. Or why should I bring children in the world when, so much racism? Like, we would just start
thinking all these things.
All kind of negative things.
And that's why you should disconnect, because that's the whole purpose of the news and social media stuff.
And all your visions of being married and having a family or starting a business or
getting distorted by these images you see on TV and on your phone.
Yeah. So you gotta disconnect from that.
Don't put yourself in those positions.
And you may have to take the next couple of days or maybe just tonight and just figure out what are you feeding your mind? Because sometimes I gotta go through my social media and say, why are you following this person? Mm-hmm. Why are you reading this? Why are you connected to that? Mm-hmm. And just let it go.
Shonda says, I think it's designed that way, unfortunately. She said, I felt it watching the Aaron Hernandez story. Yeah. It was so dark.
Yeah.
those you get affected by everything.
You do.
There's energy involved in everything.
Yeah. We got to pray for our world, but we got to start with ourselves and go from there. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that's all about like developing yourself. So what goes into building your character is your morals and your mental
beliefs,
qualities.
Yep.
So what are you believing? What are who's mentoring you?
Right.
You know, are your friends the ones who are mentoring you? Are they telling you how you should be? And where are they getting this information from? So you got to start looking and questioning where you're getting information from that's going into your mind.
Right. True.
You know?
True story.
And always look up and do your own research on things we say and topics we have, and even, just anything that you want to know to better yourself and to further yourself along. So just do the research, read, and build yourself up. Because character is everything nowadays. You don't want to, after we talked about overcoming fear and branding yourself, if you really want to get out there and start having create this life that you want, you want to know who you are and what do you believe, and where did you get those beliefs from, and why were you believing those things?
Yeah. So
start questioning yourself, like where does this come from?
Get to the root of it.
Yeah, get to the root of it, because you could be believing things because your family believed
it,
and vice versa. So just check those things.
So true.
So Jean Daniels, which is Quan's grandma, she says to all the viewers, you all are awesome because you just desire to make a change in your life for the better. You are giving God to move out negative and input positive. I can do it, and I can make it.
Where would you left off? I
am more than a conqueror. The same God that speak life into this world, I can speak life in mine. Each day you speak over your life, watch what good will happen. Even when you are going through your situation, keep the good work up. God made you to be good.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That's so true.
Absolutely. And that's back to what we were saying about affirmations and stuff like that.
Jay says, hopelessness, like you said, is very powerful. I feel like it's easy to lose yourself, but hard to believe in yourself. I wonder why that is. You feel like I cut you off?
No. You good.
Sorry, I saw the look. Because Quan gives the most funniest looks. We're going to make like a bloopers video because we be sitting here laughing sometimes because sometimes Quan looks at me and he just be like, really? Like, he just give this look. It's just hilarious. But I'm going to reread this.
Giving away our codes.
I'm sorry. Hopelessness, like you said, is very powerful. I feel like it's easy to lose yourself, but hard to believe in yourself. I wonder why that is.
Hard to believe in yourself. Well, that goes back to like what were maybe your upbringing, you get into the root of why you don't really love yourself that much, you know what I mean, to feel hopeless like that. Yeah.
Like, what are you believing? Because you're saying, but it's hard to believe in yourself. I wonder why that is.
Right, but you got to be
believing
hopeless.
Something. Yeah. You got to, and that's what we're saying.
Switch your beliefs.
Switch your believing, what you believe.
Right.
And speak power over your life. Speak it into existence. Even if you don't believe in yourself, that's what we're saying. These affirmations will start to make you design your brain to think differently. Right. You have different thoughts of yourself.
Right.
You don't want to have negative self-talk.
Right. But you know what? And the enemy wants us to not believe.
Exactly.
You know?
And you know what the enemy is? The news.
Right.
The enemy comes through the news. Right. It comes through different videos.
Family
members.
Social media.
Uses anything to kill, steal, and destroy.
Right. Of course. Whenever you're trying to do something great and you're trying to be something great, it's always harder. You know what I mean? That's just life, but that's something.
And it's building you up.
Right, but it seems harder. You know what I mean? But once you shift your thinking, and shift your belief, I believe God would give you the strength to believing will become easier.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you don't believe because maybe you don't realize what's the greatness that's inside of you. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, that's so true. You're not believing the greatness inside of you. And you know, it's just switching those thoughts because your thoughts are telling you that you're not anything.
Right.
Why are you doing this? You're wasting your time.
Or because you
You're
had
not
a couple
great. You're not smart.
hiccups and, you know, stumbling blocks and, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
like, where does that come from?
From our childhood. A lot
That's
of
what I was
times we
gonna say.
grow up and people speak over us. That's why it's important when you have children,
Mm-hmm.
friends, family, nieces, nephews, whatever. Any young people, speak to them in a way that so that they can believe that about themselves.
Right.
You got to tell these kids nowadays that you are strong, you are powerful, you are intelligent.
Right.
You know? Because growing up, I know we've heard a lot of things growing up. Oh, like I heard a lot of negative things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you're too skinny. Or you're ugly. You're not beautiful enough. No one's ever going to like you.
Right.
Or this and, you know, just all these things. You grow up with all these insecurities and you're wondering where you get these insecurities from. And it's not people from your school. It's from people from your family.
Right.
That, you know, or little friends that you had in the park or something that would say negative things to you.
Yeah.
And that imprints on you. And as you get older, you're wondering why I feel this way. Or
Right.
why can't I wear a dress? Or why do I feel like I'm not good enough for this person or to date this person or to have this job or to have this raise or increase or whatever. We feel like we're not good enough for any of those things. And so, Jay, that's what we were just saying. Like, it might stem from our childhoods and what people spoke over our lives and what we chose to
Right.
believe.
And it is difficult. You know what I mean? Like, it's not easy. You know, but the first step is just like...
It's a process, like Chase says.
And you can do it, Jay. Just, you know...
Just keep speaking to yourself in a positive way. Like with the affirmations, it works. I'm telling you.
It does.
It does.
You know? And like... You know, it goes back to what you're feeding your mind. You know? Even that, like I was saying earlier, even if you don't feel like... You know, I don't feel like I'm a king. I don't feel like I'm strong. I don't feel like I'm more than a conqueror. I don't feel like, you know, but just speak it. You know what I mean? And until you start to see the change and you start to believe it, you know what I mean? And just allow it, the words to manifest, you know? Did that make sense?
Yeah, I think that's really true.
Like we were saying about the audios and stuff like that, like, just try it. Try being positive. Try having a week of positivity. Try a week of, you know, not receiving any type of negativity or being mindful of conversations and like shutting it down. You know what I mean?
Try it out.
Try it.
I guarantee it will work.
Absolutely. 'Cause I've been there.
Why not, Nene? Oh, thanks. I'm receiving this, she says.
Praise God.
DJ Infinity, it's your spirit. You can read people just by the way they behave. Exactly.
So true.
Jay says, yes, thanks.
Okay, awesome. That's what's up. Try it. It's gonna work out. Everything, you know. I am what is the word I'm looking for? I am looking forward to what God is going to do through you guys because I believe God is divine and everything happens for a reason. And I believe you guys are connected and watching for a reason. And I'm just excited about whatever God is going to do in your lives. Yes. Please apply this to your lives. Like she said, it's been proven. You know, these things work. It's working for us. You know what I mean? We're constantly developing and becoming. God has really transformed our lives. And like we want to get deeper and share more of our lives and our stories and our journeys with you. And we're going to do that. But when I say God is transforming my life,
and it's all to you.
And this is only the beginning. Yes, when you say yes, that's good.
Say yes.
Surrender.
Get ready.
Yes.
That's all it takes.
Here's my life, God.
First step.
You created me. What's my purpose? What do you want to do with me? It's
Because
okay to be
now you're
honest
on a
like
mission.
that. Yep.
Now you're on a mission. You're like on this little private mission.
Right. And when God gives you your assignment, you got to be willing to put in the work.
Exactly.
You know, because we all have a job.
And it's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. Nobody's gonna lie to you. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's always gonna have. You're always gonna have
But
challenges.
it's a privilege.
Yes. And after you get through those challenges, you're gonna be like, why was I even feeling that way during that time? You know, that wasn't such a big deal. You're like, I'm stronger because of it.
Yep.
Each time.
And that's what it's about. Once you realize like you're not in the same place as last year or 2 years ago, and you just see that growth and you see how you're evolving, it just makes you look forward to more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like this, if God can do this, what he just a little it's a big change, but it's only the beginning. If God can do this with us, like, come on, I'm ready for the next 10 years.
Exactly.
I'm ready for the next year.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah.
We have that power to create.
Yeah, sometimes we look for God to do everything. Like God is gonna come down and just boom, you're changed. No, God is gonna give you work to do. You gotta be willing to put in the work. He's gonna back you, but you gotta be willing to put in the work.
You gotta move.
You gotta do it because He gave you the mind, He gave you the mouth, He gave you the hands and the skills to do different things.
You gotta take action, guys.
Yes.
So we're gonna kind of come to a close now. If anybody have any questions or comments,
yes, let us know. Because we about to sign off.
yeah.
But this was a good one. I enjoyed
really
talking
love
about
one.
this.
Yes, definitely. And we'll be back next week with a whole new topic. And I'm trying to keep the topics, relevant to each other. So we thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
And
plug the Mission Mindset page if you can.
Facebook.com/Mission Mindset.
Yes.
If you have not liked our page, you should like it because we're going to be having more content on there. And we definitely want you guys to not miss out on that. Our Instagram folks, go over to Facebook. The links are in both of our bios on Instagram. And definitely like us.
Yes.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Mission Mindset.
Mission Mindset. That's all you got to do is Google that and you'll find us.
Yes,
First pop up.
We want to get those numbers up. You guys want to help us, invite your friends and just subscribe.
Yes.
Join our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll be able to reach more people.
Impact 1 million people. I know that's a big number, but I feel like we're through each person, and you impact a person, and that person impacts a person, we can reach 1 million in just a couple months.
Yes. So thank you guys.
Laquita says, "Hello, I know I'm late."
Yeah, you're real late.
Really late.
This is the goodbye portion of our live. No, but we thank you for your support and
bring my little baby to me. I want to see him.
And watch the replay.
Thank you. Watch the replay, guys, and thank you guys for
tuning
in.
We're not gonna hold you. We love you guys. Thank you.
God bless you.
Peace out.
Bye.